Hi there, I'm Michelle.
I'm Jim, and we are
A Tea of Your Own. Welcome to another Motivational Monday.
Let's get motivated.
Woohoo! Yay! It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is.
A little chillier than Miami.
You think? A little is an understatement.
Yeah.
It's cold here. It's not cold, but as compared to where we were, it is cold.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's Thanksgiving week.
It is Thanksgiving week.
And we're finding that more and more people are taking like the whole week off.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yeah. It makes sense. So you got, schools that now are shutting down for the entire week.
Which is insane.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that's a lot of time off.
It is. It gives, there's some upside and some downside, especially when it comes to like colleges and universities. A week off back home gives students a chance to get rested and refreshed and ready for finals. Also gives some of them a chance to go home and think about
not going back.
Yeah, not going back, which does happen.
Yeah.
That maybe college isn't for them.
Well, the worst part is they only got like a couple weeks left after this week.
I know.
It's not that
it happens
much.
It does happen. So, but good week for us too. Gives us a chance to catch our breath after what we just did.
Yeah.
And tell them what we did.
We went on. Actually, we co-hosted our very first cruise retreat.
Yes. That's why I'm wearing this shirt, because I got this on the cruise.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun. And people walked off the ship and they had a plan for next year, and now they know what they're going to do.
Now they're ready to roll.
They're ready.
Yeah.
They got it going on.
Yeah. And I have to say that this was due to your efforts in partnership with a first-time partner.
Yep.
Heather, what's Heather's last name? I never can pronounce
Zeitzwolfe.
it. Say it again.
Zeitzwolfe.
Zeitzwolfe. Yeah. That's a tough name. What? It is.
I just call her Heather.
Just Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heather Z.
Z.
Heather Z. Yeah. So it was a collaboration really between Michelle and Heather Z. And really, this is an example because it was successful.
Yes.
All the participants had a great time.
Yep.
Like Michelle said, they walked away with a plan.
Yep.
They learned from each other. It was a very good session. It was a very good time.
And we got to go to the Bahamas and Cozumel.
And we got to go to the Bahamas and to Cozumel, and then spend some time also at sea.
Yes.
Got to see Cuba from a distance. I'd never seen
Wave
Cuba before.
to it,
Wave to Cuba. So I hope to see you folks one of these days.
Yeah.
Get your act together.
Yeah.
We'd love to come.
That'd be nice.
And this was the result of them going for it.
Yes.
And that's our topic for today, is going for it.
Yep.
Because the reality is, did you know what was going to come out of this?
We had an idea of what would happen. Yes. And what we wanted to happen did happen. Yes.
But was it risky?
Yes.
Yes. Because the reality is, you don't know if anybody's actually going to want to do that.
No.
They had no idea. You would think that everybody would say, "Oh, a cruise? Wow, I get to go to the Bahamas, I get to go to Cozumel, and then I get to learn from some great people. Yeah, sign me up." Yeah. It was a tougher sign up.
Yeah.
than I think we thought it would be.
Yeah. The other thing is, one of the reasons why we wanted to do it this time of the year was it's, here in the Northeast, it's cold and yucky. And Heather lives in Oregon in the Northwest. It's not particularly balmy right now. So for us, it was just like, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You go someplace nice and warm.
Yeah.
And the idea was to plan for next year. So it's not like you do that in, July.
Right. You do that towards the end of the year, and that way you have your plan and you're ready to go when the new year starts. And you don't wait until the new year is here to do that. A lot of people will do that, though. It is mind-blowing how many people will do that. or they will wait till that week between Christmas and New Year's thinking they're going to be able to get their plan done then. And it doesn't happen, because what happens during that week?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Yeah, you're in between two holidays. A lot of times you're around family, your friends, there's activities going on. And quite frankly, most people, they just don't feel like doing that. And then here's the new year. Oh my gosh, still haven't got a plan.
The other thing is you really do need to get away from where you spend most of your time.
Yes.
You need to get away from home. You need to get away from your office. You need to be someplace different.
Yes.
Because that helps to expand your mind. It helps to create this new experience for you. It puts you out of your element. It puts you out of your comfort zone. So you're already starting to think of things differently.
Yeah.
And that's really helpful when you're trying to plan for what's coming up next.
Yeah. It focuses your brain in a different way.
Yeah, it does.
And I can definitely say, as a first-time cruiser, that it definitely takes you out of your comfort zone, puts you in a brand new comfort zone, because it's very nice. I had a great time. And it opens your mind up to new possibilities.
This one comes back and he's like, we need to do one of these every other month. And I'm thinking, no. Yeah, you go ahead and do one every other month.
If we're left up to me, we do one every month.
Yeah. Figure out how much fun it is trying to plan one of those things. There was over a year's worth of time and energy into planning this event.
Right. And
that's a whole other topic that we could go off on for a long time. But it was successful. And part of the reason why is because Heather and I had this vision. Each of us individually knew that we wanted to do something. Each of us knew that we wanted to host a retreat. And we partnered together because we knew we could bring different perspectives and a different way of doing things for the same reason. Both of us wanted to be able to focus on this aspect of planning for your profits. It was the Plan Your Profits in Paradise cruise retreat. And so each of us knew that we could bring something different to it. And that's one of the reasons why it was so successful. It was that whole power of partnership thing that you like to talk about. And neither one of us had ever done this before. So for each of us, there was a huge learning curve. And we relied on several other people who had done this. And that's one of the things that you need to figure out. If you decide you want to go for it, if you decide you want to do something different, then you need to find somebody who has done what you want to do and start leaning on them. Ask them detailed questions. Don't ask them, how did you do this? No. Start asking them very detailed questions. In fact, I got back. Yesterday,
this is really cool.
I get a message from one of our friends who's in the Maxwell leadership team and also in NSA. And I'm not going to mention her name because I don't know if she wants everybody in the world to know all this.
Right.
And she hasn't announced anything yet. However, she was like, I need to talk to you. You just got back from your retreat. I need to talk to you because I'm planning one. And so got on the phone, spent about an hour with her yesterday because she's just like, what would you do differently? What was it that you didn't know that now you're just like, oh my gosh, I wish I had known that? Those are the types of questions that you need to ask people. When you decide to go for it, those are the types of questions you need to ask. What do you wish you knew before you went into this that you didn't know and you do know now?
Right.
What would you do differently? And so find those people because they can help you out. But the reality is you just need to jump. Paul Martinelli tells you need to jump and grow your wings on the way down. And that's what we did. And it worked.
Yeah. It worked. It all came together in the end. Even with the challenges that we had, and we had one big challenge to overcome with our puppy dog. Everybody knows about Molly. So we had to leave her at the kennel still with that cast on, and that was nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Well, if you think it was nerve-wracking for us,
yeah, it's nerve-wracking, more nerve-wracking for them. Yeah.
Because at this point she doesn't realize that she's still hurt.
Right.
And so
she thinks everything's fine.
Yeah.
She just has this thing on her leg.
Yeah. And there's it's the booty. It's this vinyl boot that you have to put on top of the cast anytime she goes outside to keep it clean and dry.
Clean and dry, because waterproof.
And she will not stay still while you do
she
that.
likes to walk around in a circle while you're trying to get it on her leg.
So she'll dance around while you're trying to do this. So
and it is hard.
So 4 or 5 times a day they're trying to get this thing on her while she's running around and
Yeah, it was a challenge for them, but it was also a challenge for us, constantly looking, are we going to get a call? Something bad has happened. Are we okay? And we never got that call, so it was good.
When you go out of country on a cruise, you actually need to contact your cell phone provider and tell them you're going on a cruise, because there are special packages for that. It's not just international stuff. Yeah. It's very specific ones.
And of course, what they will tell you is that you plug into the ship Wi-Fi, which was a challenge all in and of itself, and you can make your calls through there, so you're fine. It's only when you're off the ship, and there you either need to have that international calling package, or turn your phone, put it on airplane mode, turn off the data, and you can use it for pictures, but understand you don't want to get calls or texts or messages or anything, because it'll cost you money. Unless you've got something really important coming in.
Well, and the worst part is, for well over a year, we've been telling people we're doing this cruise, and we planned it, and we marketed it, and we told anyone and everybody we were going to do this, and so off we go. And we're having this successful retreat, and literally I start getting texts from people saying, "Hey, can you give me a call?" And I'm like, No.
Not right now.
No, I can't. Definitely when you're out of the country, make sure you update your plan and everything. It was fun though.
But yeah, it was fun. It was. I am very glad that we went for it. Mm-hmm. That you went for it. Mm-hmm. Heather went for it.
Yep.
We learned a lot from it.
Yep.
We know we're definitely going to do this again.
Yes, we are.
And we know what worked, what could use some improvement, and to make it even better. But the reality is, it's something that I think everybody should do. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be a cruise retreat, but just going on a retreat to get away and to work on your self-development, your business development, get out of your element.
Yes.
Because I think it makes a huge difference. I know, at least for me, what it did was it opened my eyes to possibilities. Yeah. Because we are now thinking, how can we use this again? How can we do it on a regular basis, especially with what we're thinking about for our future? Mm-hmm. And how can we make this where it's going to add just tremendous value to other people, to the point where they're going to want to come back and do it every time that we offer it. And they're going to want to bring people with them because it's going to be so good. We know it's going to be good. Yes, this one was good.
Yeah.
And next one's going to be better. And the one after that will be better than that. And it's just so much fun. Yeah. The Bahamas, the Nassau was crazy, but it was interesting and you get to see another part of the world. You get to see a different way of living. And I think some of what we saw, it makes you more appreciative of what we have here and what we have the capability of doing.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a wonderful time. And I think you're planning another one.
We're planning another one.
And so just trying to nail down all the details and everything for the next retreat.
Yeah.
And so those details, thought you had the details.
So the problem that you face is when you know who your ideal client is, and all of you who are in business, you have to know who your ideal client is. Okay. You have to know who your ideal client is. Call them whatever you want. You can call them your avatar. You can call whatever. You have to know who your ideal client is. Whoever your ideal client is, there are going to be other people out there who that's their ideal client too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all a matter of timing. When you find out that somebody else who serves your ideal client is also offering retreats and they start planning them and they're happening at the same time that you want to host yours.
Yeah, something's going to give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and there's only so much time.
There's only so much time. So only so much time, only so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so that's why right now the next one is in the planning phases. I guess it's safe to say it's not going to be a cruise. Most likely.
Probably not, but we'll see.
That could change.
That could
Who knows?
Exactly.
But we know there'll definitely be more cruise retreats in the future.
Yes.
Just because we have seen how well that can work. And that one really works well, especially because once you're on that ship,
you're there.
Where are you going to go?
One of the comments that was made is the reason why you do cruise retreats is because nobody can show up late. Right. Nobody can leave early.
That's right.
They're there.
Yeah. You are there. Yeah. And and you're on that boat.
And you're having fun.
Yeah. And if you decide not to show up for the sessions, eventually when the group sees you, they're going to say,
where are you?
What happened?
Yeah. What's going on?
Whereas if you're doing a land-based retreat and you decide not to show up or go do something else. So we've heard tales of people deciding, I don't need to do that morning session. I'm going to go work out. Mm-hmm. It's like, really? These things usually they build on each other. You're going to miss this whole block, and then you're going to spend the rest of the time asking everybody else, what's going on here? Yeah. What's happening? Yeah. And no, if you're there, you're there. You paid to be there. Might as well be there.
Exactly.
You did it for a reason.
Yeah.
And so, but the whole point is they went for it and it worked very well. Yes. And that's our advice to you is if you're thinking of doing, doesn't have to be something as extravagant as a retreat, but other things. And you've thought it through and it makes sense, then what should you do?
Do it.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. The Nike slogan, just do it, right?
Just do it.
Yeah. Just go for it. And most likely it will work out well.
Yes, it will.
So can't guarantee it, obviously. Can't guarantee it. But if you don't try, it definitely won't work. Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. So in the coming weeks, you'll be hearing from some of the participants. I think Heather's going to be on here again.
Yes, that's right.
We can talk about.
I think they're all.
I think so.
Going to be guests, right?
I think so. So we'll see. We might even get Vaughn on here. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Get him involved too.
That's Heather's husband. He's nice.
Yes. Fabulous photographer.
Yes.
Had a great time with him. All right. So if you want in on the next retreat, if you need help planning for 2024, contact us now.
Yes, now.
Contact us now. Don't wait.
Don't wait.
If you need help, you need to contact us now. So what could they do?
Well, you got the stuff on the screen right there. They can give us a call, 412-420-7975. They can send us a text message through there.
Yes.
We find them.
We do.
They can go to our website right there, ATigueofYourOwn.com. Send us an email. Just add info in front of ATigueofYourOwn.com, and you got it. Yep. They can go to our social media. You got Facebook right here. LinkedIn
right here,
and Instagram.
Yep. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, we're trying to get to enough subscribers to where we can
make it all fancy and change the name and all that fun stuff.
And you don't have to watch the videos if you don't want to, but please subscribe. And we have all of these. We're up to, what is this, 192 of these. And
insane.
Don't watch the early ones. They weren't very good.
It'll make
and if you think the later ones aren't very good, you'll really say the early ones weren't good.
If you think these are bad, go watch the first one.
Yeah, the first few.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But that's it. What did we do? We went for it, and we have learned, and we've gotten better at it over time. I think we've gotten better. Are we better? I think we're better at this.
Yes.
So people tell us they like our Facebook Lives.
And are you still surprised when they say that?
No, I've gotten past being surprised. I've heard it so many times now that it's I hope that doesn't come off as sounding arrogant or cocky.
It used to be people would be like, "Oh, I love watching your Facebook lives," and he's like, "Wait,
you watch that?
You watch that?
People see that?"
Yes.
Yeah, I was always surprised.
People see that.
I've stopped being surprised. Yeah. I've heard it so many times that it's no longer a surprise.
Yes. All right, so reach out to us. Let us know. We are here to help you. We can walk you through the process of setting goals and coming up with a plan so that you're not going to be planning your profits in paradise. However, you are going to be planning your profits for 2024.
That's it. And it needs to be done.
It does. You need to start the year with something in place so that way you can hit the ground running and be ready for an awesome year.
Yeah. And then hopefully down the road, you do a cruise, and then you can go and you can buy one of these really cool shirts. They had all kinds of these. Look good.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Give me some nice warm thoughts when I look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's cold outside.
It is cold outside.
So let me tell you. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We will see you on Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Or if you live in southwestern Pennsylvania or anywhere in Pennsylvania, the first day of hunting season.
Oh, yeah.
We will see you then. Take care and have fun. Bye. Everyone.